If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode number 211 of the Career Mode Road to Glory here on FIFA 15. We're only 3 or 4 episodes away from the end of the series now, so make sure you've checked the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, because there's been a lot of videos going up, like at least 4 a day from this series and the Career and the Barcelona series. So if you've missed anything, definitely check the channel page. But if we can get the right results in the league between now and the end of the season, we can win the Barclays Premier League title this year with Cambridge United. Of course, we're still in the Champions League as well in the semi-finals, the second leg of which will come up later on in this episode. But we start with a game away from home against Liverpool at Anfield. Starting my strongest lineup, absolutely everybody is in the starting lineup this time around. So delighted to be able to start a full-strength side against one of the better sides in the division. They're still very, very strong. Obviously, still on this save, got Raheem Sterling at Liverpool. They've still got Balotelli as their starting striker. But Strahil Georgiev is my starting striker alongside Yusuf Palsen, and he fires me in front of the travelling away fans, 1-0 up after 4 minutes at Anfield. Couldn't have asked for a better start, to be completely honest. Liverpool, though, were going to show me that they mean business as well, having a good shot by Henderson here, and then Balotelli misses an open goal, heading over the top of the bar. Unbelievable scenes. Could have been 1-1 after 8 minutes, but Palsen's pushing forward here. Nice ball, actually, to Kisner there. Threaded it through nicely. He's up against Andre Wisdom, but it's outside the right back, and then Georgiev pushes inside. Just too strong and too fast for Dejan Lovren. Turns inside, finds Palsen. Palsen fires it underneath the goalkeeper. That's 2-0 to Cambridge United. But wait. Offside. Wrong side of the defensive line, although it was extremely tight, as you'll see from the replay. Could have gone either way, this one, although he is just as the ball is played offside. So fair play, we'll take that one on the chin. Still only 1-0, half an hour in. Liverpool again pushing forward. It's been a highlight apiece so far. We scored, they came close. We scored, it was disallowed. They came close through Felipe Coutinho this time. Another good save though by David De Gea. Been crucial and a fantastic signing for us so far since coming in January. I can't thank you guys enough for forcing me to buy a world-class goalkeeper. 88 rated now, I think, David De Gea in this series. It's been so good for us since coming in. James Ward-Prowse, though, intercepts the ball there into Georgiev. So much space for Kisner to run into. Chance to make it 2 just before half-time, and he takes it. Cambridge United have a 2-goal lead at Anfield as we head into this second half. They've had enough of Mario Balotelli. On comes Daniel Sturridge. Henderson with that rather awkward shot there, or pass, just misplaced, whatever it was. Then we get it away to Yusuf Palsen. All I've got to do is find either a teammate or go on a really nice run here. He decides to go on the latter, takes it around 2 defenders, and 3-0 is the scoreline after 68 minutes. We are home and dry, surely. 3-0 up with, no time left at all now, as the next highlight is in stoppage time at the end of the second half. Emre Can trying to find a way through, but John Stones picks him off, former Everton player, of course. Yusuf Palsen goes on another run here. This time decides to play the pass. Really, again, beautiful ball out to Kisner. It's twice he's done that now. Palsen was out of form, but he's definitely bang in form again now. Scored a hat-trick in the last episode. Georgiev has 2 in this game. Kisner has 1. Palsen has 1 as well. A 4-0 scoreline away from home at Anfield against Liverpool. Unbelievable stuff. Exactly the sort of result you need to try and cement your place at the top of the Barclays Premier League table. However, it's not BPL title chances that are on the line in the next game. It's Champions League title chances. We are 2-1 down from the first leg at home. So Barca have 2 away goals. So it's going to be really difficult to get ourselves through to the final. But I believe that we can do it. Bayern are 4-0 up against Arsenal after the first leg. I think Arsenal are going out. So the winner of this tie is going to play Bayern Munich in the final. Pedro, Messi and Omar Rowe, again the front 3 for Barca. They've got Steinman in midfield again, but they're playing that false 9 formation, which has been so good for Barca over the recent years, although now they kind of play the 4-3-3 in real life the past couple of seasons with Suarez was spearheading it as an out-and-out striker with Messi and Neymar out wide. So it's weird now that Neymar's gone to PSG, obviously, and actually scored against us, didn't he, twice from the penalty spot in the quarterfinals. Sorry, this is the semi-finals. So they've reverted back to the 4-3-3 with the false 9 that they used under Pep Guardiola. That again was so devastating for them. But we are on top in the opening stages. Nice turn by Adarabioyo. Tries to wrap his foot around it, but can't get enough spin on it to get it inside the far post. But we are dominating in these opening stages. Kwesi Appiah gets it through to Saido Berahino. Nice turn inside and then back outside the defender. Good initial block, but Berahino hits the outside the post with a secondary shot. The goal here at this end of the Barcelona pitch right now is getting absolutely hounded. A terrible pass by Pedro. We've got them unsettled. They're not playing their usual tiki-taka style, and it's causing them problems here. Into Kwesi Appiah. Brilliant feet to dance around PK. In behind. All he has to do is keep that down, and it's 1-0, but he can't. Over the top of the bar it goes, but we continue to be on top. They haven't had a single shot to this point, Barcelona. Lovely tackle by Ivaz, formerly a Real Madrid player, of course, into Saido Berahino. He's going to dance inside Sarr, who's tackled rather rashly and not got there, and it's a brilliant finish off the post from the former West Bromwich Albion striker. We are 1-0 in front, although that isn't enough, obviously. Drawing on aggregate now, but Barcelona will go through on away goals. We need another goal. Messi into Pedro. Messi with a shot, well saved by De Gea. Manages to palm it to Downing, who, rather unfortunately for me, kicks it straight against Steinman and it goes to the keeper again rather than rebounding into the back of the net. That would have been a horrible way to go out of the Champions League. Iniesta, though, into Sergi Roberto here. He dances inside the defender and then gets a very, very good save from David De Gea arriving at his feet to stop them from getting the goal. But we dominated the first half, they're dominating the second, but all we need is to catch them on the counter-attack and get one goal and we will be through to the final of the Champions League. Omar Rowe to Sergi Roberto and he squeezes it inside the post. Is that the nail in the coffin of our Champions League chances? We lost the first game. It's 1-1 here now, but we still only need one goal, but to take it to extra time rather than to win. Pione Sisto to Berahino. Berahino with the turn. Shot on goal from Saido Berahino, but Marc-Andre ter Stegen is there with a save in the 89th minute. We are out of the Champions League at the semi-final stage. Heartbreak for Cambridge United. First season in Europa League saw us get to the semi-finals. Then we won it in the second season in Europe. First season in the Champions League, defeat in the semi-finals, and there's no time to do another season to see if we can win it second time around. We are out of the Champions League. However, we do still have a 4-point lead at the top of the BPL. Chelsea have a game in hand though, so we need to maintain our winning form if we really want to stand a great chance of winning the Barclays Premier League to round out this final season of this road to glory. Can we go from newly promoted into League 2 in the first season to finishing as the best side in the country in the final season? Time will tell. It would be a dream. Well, no, to be fair, a dream finish would have been a BPL and Champions League double. So we're going for the second dream finish, the second tier dream finish. But it still would be one hell of an accomplishment to go from new entrance into League 2, having just been promoted out of the conference, to winning the Barclays Premier League in the space of 8 years. We have the first chance there. It was well deflected by the defender out wide. Southampton, though, have caused us problems in this career mode so far. Wanyama is always a very good play against us, as is Wilfred Boney. It's actually Wanyama goes on a really nice run. I thought he was going to square it to Boney, though. I really did, but unfortunately for him, he decided to go for the shot, which isn't necessarily his strong suit as a player, and he drew a good save out of De Gea, but he was never going to score from that particular angle on his left foot as well. But Powson finds Tony Kroos here. He's going to wriggle his way past the defenders and then fire it in. So much power on the shot. Nothing the goalkeeper could do. Silerson dives underneath it, thinking he's going to go across goal. In the end, he rifles it straight at the keeper, and he dives underneath the ball. Tony Kroos intercepts there, trying to get us a second here if we can. Georgiev played through by Yusuf Powson. Been in great form in today's episode, but so far is Silerson. Unfortunately, obviously not able to save the first chance, but this time saving the second to keep Southampton in it. Jack Grealish now, obviously a former Cambridge United player as well, used in the deal to bring Sadio Mane to the club, playing for Southampton here. And again, De Gea is made to make a good save thanks to Wilfred Boney. So chances at both ends, but we still hold that 1-0 lead for now. Georgiev on the ball. There's so much space on the far side. If Adarabioyo can find Pione Sisto, he does. Nice turn inside, but the shot is is terrible from Pione Sisto. Tried to give the keeper the eyes and squeeze it in the near post. In the end, he just put it straight up wide. Then it's Southampton's turn to have one final chance before the final whistle goes. The ball over the top. Keeper, nobody reacts. Oh my God, John Stones off the line. The defender didn't react initially when I told him to clear it. Then the keeper didn't get there and it could have squeezed over the line. But we do get the goal and the lead thanks to Tony Cruz and the win thanks to Tony Cruz. We maintain our 4-point lead at the top of the BPL thanks to Chelsea winning their game as well. They have a game in hand. They can close us down to 1 point. We're 9 points clear of Arsenal with 3 games to go. So it is between ourselves and Chelsea for the Barclays Premier League title. I haven't recorded the final episode yet. I am so fucking nervous you would not even believe. But hopefully we can win it. The final episode may even be coming later on today. And then obviously we'll have a season roundup as well. But for now, that's going to bring today's episode, or this episode, to a close. There probably will be another episode today as well. So check your sub boxes later on tonight. Check the channel plays for anything you may have missed over the past few days. Because obviously the Barcelona series is coming to a close over the next 24 to 48 hours as well. So feel free to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.